Hello, I just filmed this whole thing, but I was off focus, so I have to redo this. So I'm just gonna do a short recap. 2 days ago, I passed my 1 year on testosterone anniversary. Personally, when I think back to my 3 months update and now think about now, small things have changed, but not as drastically. But when I actually look at the video, I'm like, okay, my voice is very high, my facial structures are a lot more feminine, I have one beard hair or something. So when I actively look at the old footage, I notice how much has actually changed in the last month. I've done it! I'm on 3 months on T, and yeah, it's the big change in voice mostly, I would say. The most major changes I have noticed since then is my voice got deeper, my physical structure got a lot more masculine, and my hair, especially my beard. Until now I was shaving most of the time, but I have been leaving this for I think a month or 2, and it looks like this. There is a few little hairs over here as well, but it's mostly just down here and up here. And I heard it's not bad for 1 year, so I hope in the next half year or a whole year it's gonna get a lot more, because it really helps passing. Especially now since I live in Austria, I have it harder to pass because the level of masculinity is a lot higher that you have to kind of be able to pass as male. And I'm not tall enough, I don't have as much facial hair, and I just look like a baby. So that was a lot easier when I was in Japan, because that was 3 months ago and I was passing most of the time. So for trans-masculine folks that really want to pass, just go to Asia, it helps. For my physical structure, I have been going to the gym a lot more and working on my back, my arms and my shoulders, and that really helps. My only problem at the gym now is the changing rooms, which one I should take. For now I'm still taking the female changing room, but I always tell myself like once I get top surgery I'm just gonna go to the males one. But I think especially in the gym where there's so many super muscular and masculine guys, I feel very insecure, and I would probably also not feel safe enough to go in there because I don't want to be talked at weirdly or questioned. I think my hairline got a little bit higher up, but I haven't actively looked at old pictures to compare it, so let's see. Let's start. A lot of people always comment on my happy trail. It is very prominent, and my sibling actually has a lot more hair all around their belly, and I only have it in the middle, which I'm kind of happy about, so yay. Because of my statue being mostly masculine now, I feel like my dysphoria around my chest has gotten even bigger, because I feel like oftentimes when I'm not wearing a band, which I'm trying to do sometimes, I feel like my chest is the only thing that kind of gives away that I'm not cis male. So I think it's a lot more social dysphoria than actual body dysphoria that I have too. But I think it's really more the social part of not being able to pass because of it, rather than I need to get rid of it now because I hate it so much. On the one hand, I really want to get top surgery as soon as possible, but on the other hand, I'm also trying to learn to be okay with my body and the way I am. I had this interesting experience the other day when I put on a sports bra, because that's what I do when I don't wear binders, and it looked just so off. It looked actually like a cis guy just putting on a bra with like the muscly shoulders and then, you know, the straps. So that made me kind of happy, kind of to have this gap on myself. There has probably been a lot more changes that I haven't noticed or I just can't think of right now, so that's all I have today, and maybe I'll do 1.5 years or just a 2-year one in a year, so I'm very much looking forward to that, and see you.